You know, I think I might just hold the unofficial world record for the most audacious and frankly, the most expensive private toll road ever conceived. And the story of how it came to be is something you truly have to hear to believe. Or, then again, maybe you will believe it, especially if you've ever had the distinct displeasure of tangling with a homeowners association. You know, one of those little fiefdoms run by someone with too much time on their hands and an ego the size of Texas. Drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from today, because I promise you this tale of suburban warfare, blatant trespassing, and sweet, financially punitive justice is going to be one for the books. It all started, not with a bang, but with a bulldozer on my land, my private ranch land that's been in my family for 3 generations. My grandfather bought this spread back when this whole area was nothing but rolling hills and cattle, long before any developer had the bright idea to cram 1,000 identical houses onto a postage stamp next door. I grew up here, riding horses, fixing fences, learning every creek and contour of this land until it was as much a part of me as my own skin. After a long career as a civil engineer specializing in infrastructure projects, I retired back to the ranch, looking forward to some peace, quiet, and the familiar rhythm of the seasons. The peace lasted about 5 years. That's when Harmony Meadows, as they ironically called it, started sprouting up on the adjacent parcel, a massive development that fundamentally changed the landscape and, as it turned out, my life. The first sign of trouble was subtle, just the occasional surveyor stake appearing suspiciously close to my fence line. Then came the letters, polite, but increasingly insistent, from the Harmony Meadows HOA. Their president, a woman named Brenda McMillan, and you can just picture her, can't you? Perfectly coiffed silver hair that looked like it could withstand a hurricane, expensive pastel pantsuits that probably cost more than my monthly mortgage payment used to, and a perpetually pinched expression as if she just sniffed something foul, which, in retrospect, was probably me and my ranch. She drove a gleaming white Lexus SUV, the kind that's always immaculately clean, and she had this way of talking down to you, even when she was ostensibly asking for a favor. Their initial request, delivered via a crisply printed letter on thick, creamy stationery, was for an easement. They wanted to build an access road across a northern sliver of my property, arguing it would provide a more direct route for their residents and, crucially, for emergency services. I politely declined. My reasons were straightforward. The proposed route cut through a sensitive riparian area I'd spent years restoring, it would compromise the privacy and security of my homestead, and frankly, they already had perfectly adequate, albeit slightly longer, access to the main county road via their own property frontage. I even pointed out on their own development plans where their designated access point was. I thought that was the end of it. Naive, I know.